Well, Johnny, in our first part, we're going to be talking about the NHL. And you want to know what's the sad part about it?
What's the sad thing about talking about the NHL?
It's also going to point us to the New York Jets.
Good things about the New York Jets?
Now, world of music.
You want to talk about sports?
Yes, I want to talk about sports.
You want to get a real job? You want to talk about sports?
Sports.
Sports?
Sports.
Sports?
Sports.
All right, sports it is.
Welcome to Tony's Upset, a sports podcast fueled by autism and brotherhood. I'm your host, Tony Cinelli, along with my co-host, Gianni Cinelli. How are you, Gianni?
Tony, I'm good. Happy to be back in the studio with you today. What are we going to talk about?
Yes, so we're about 10 days away from the NHL playoffs.
We are 10 days away at time of recording.
Yes, but at the time that we're recording, the Carolina Hurricanes, our home team, our team here, well, 2.5 hours away, but still our team, we've seen a lot of the games. They have 104 points, which is first in the division and in the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
And they're trying to hold on. You know, they have some tough teams, but if they can hold on, they would have home field advantage.
That's awesome.
Until if they made the Stanley Cup.
No, either way, they did qualify for the playoffs, right?
Yes, they did.
Okay, good. Now, who else has qualified in the Eastern Conference?
Yes, the Tampa Bay Lightning, which is no surprise. They've been the best team.
Didn't they beat us last year?
Yeah. No, that was Florida, but they have beaten us in the Eastern Conference a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Florida teams have not been nice to Carolina.
Yeah, no, seriously.
No.
Okay, keep going.
Gianni, I can't believe I'm saying this.
Okay.
As a New York Jets fan, they were the second team ever who had the longest drought to ever make the playoffs.
So the New York Jets, as far as professional teams go in
Yes,
America,
of all of the four of baseball, basketball, football.
The longest drought of not reaching the playoffs, the Jets were in second place.
Yes.
Behind the
Buffalo Sabres.
And the Buffalo Sabres
Just clinched the playoffs.
So now the Jets are the team. Now the Jets are the franchise that has waited the longest to get back into the playoffs.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. It's crazy because
Well,
the Cleveland Browns.
congratulations to the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to them, and then congratulations to the Jets for being a new level of bad. And then the Montreal Canadiens.
Yep, they've also clinched.
Yeah, I mean,
They've
all
been
four
a
of
really
these
good
teams,
teams, yeah.
All four of these teams are over 100 in points.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's still some teams that we still don't know, but they're battling. Like Pittsburgh's good, Boston's good.
What happened to the Rangers this year?
They've just been on a rebuild, and they just haven't for the past few years. Yes.
They're the bottom of the division?
Yep.
What happened to the Florida Panthers?
I don't know.
Stripped apart. 77 points, second to bottom?
Yep.
Didn't they win it last year?
They did.
That's insanity. That's a massive fall off. Western Conference.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that real quick. I want to shout out the Minnesota Wild, who I found out last week were a real team.
Yes. Did you even know Buffalo was a real team? Buffalo Sabres.
No, but that's a really cool name. I'll give them that. The Dallas Stars. I've never heard of that either.
Oh my God.
Colorado Avalanche.
Have you heard of them?
I thought they were a baseball team. But yes, I've heard of them. Maybe that's the Rockies.
Yes.
Utah Mammoth? That has to be new, right?
Yes, that is a new team. Yes, the Utah
Mammoth.
Mammoth.
Kind of a cool logo, though.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the jersey look like? You keep speaking, Tony. I'm going shopping with Dad's credit card.
Utah.
You know what,
I think they're in the hunt of the playoffs.
I've got friends in Utah that told me about this, and they sent me these jerseys. Shout out Matt McGrew. Anyways, continuing from there.
Good. They're still in the hunt. How many points do they have? They have 86. Yeah, Edmonton, they're a really good team. Hey, why are you slowing
I'm
up?
trying to see how many teams qualify for the playoffs.
It's like 8 teams.
Okay, 4 from each conference?
Yep.
So it's between Edmonton, the Anaheim Ducks,
Utah Moths, and Vegas Golden Knights.
Utah what?
Utah Mammoth.
Okay, I thought you said Moths. And I was
I did. But there's also some other teams that are in a hunt, like the Los Angeles Kings, Vegas Golden Knights, the Predators, Nashville.
There's a Los Angeles Kings?
I mean,
What? Who designed this logo? A toddler? Do you see this logo?
Yeah,
Tony?
it's not perfect.
It's not that. It's not a question. Not perfect. It's not good.
The last one was really good. They probably went to a toddler.
Okay, Los Angeles Kings logo. Yes, I've seen that logo. I've seen this logo.
Yeah.
Why would they rebrand this? No wonder why they don't look. 2024. This is so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Y'all need to look at this up. This is bad. Okay, I'm sorry, Tony. This isn't relevant. But if we're talking about points, the Oilers, Ducks, Mammoths, and Knights all are within 1 point of each other.
And we also Kings, Predators are very close.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually quite a lot. The Nashville Predators?
Yes.
I guess I just don't know anything about the NHL.
You really do.
You're the sports knowledge person.
Yes.
Oh, Seattle Kraken, they're a newer team, right?
Yeah, but they've made it to the postseason.
How many teams? I mean, didn't the Knights win in their first season?
Yeah.
Well, that's a little weird to me, low key, but whatever. Let's look at their jerseys real quick. The Seattle Kraken, that's a cool name. Not my cup of tea. Not my color palette. It looks like an AI built it. Anyways, Seattle. Okay, what else we got to talk about here? Well, the Avalanche destroyed it with 110 points. It must have been insane this year.
If the top two teams, Colorado and Carolina, meet, and if Joe's the chalk in the Stanley Cup, we would have to go out all. And if we made it to a Game 7, we would have to win all the way out in Colorado.
Sheesh.
Yes.
So here's my question. Who's the LeBron James of hockey? And by that I mean, who's the best player in the league? There's a LeBron James the soccer joke there from Pat McAfee.
This, you could see too, it depends.
Okay.
There's Alex Ovechkin.
Who plays for?
Washington.
He still plays for
Yes.
Washington? Okay.
And Sidney Crosby.
Who plays also for?
Pittsburgh.
Okay. No, and these are guys who are currently playing.
Yes.
Who else is like near them?
I don't think anybody really.
These guys are. They've been playing a long time.
Yes,
these
they
guys.
have.
If I asked you that question 10 years ago, you'd give the same names. Okay, that's fair. Tony, anything else you really want to talk about when it comes to hockey?
No, not really. It's just like the playoffs are starting. So I'm excited for both the NHL and NBA playoffs.
Okay, well, let's talk about the NBA standings real quick. I'm really excited to talk about this. You want to start with the Eastern Conference?
Yeah, congratulations to Detroit. 2 years ago, they were one of the worst teams. They had like a 28-game losing streak. And they were the worst teams before that time. And everybody was saying, sell the team, give up, fire, blah, blah, blah. And then 2 years later, they're the top team in the Eastern Conference.
Who's on this team that's good?
Kate Cunningham.
Oh, yeah, okay. Full team stats real quick. Let me see this lineup. Jalen
Dillon.
I mean, it's really just Kate Cunningham going off, though.
Tobias Harris.
Yeah,
Duncan Robertson.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw Thompson.
Some good players.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Pistons are good.
The
Celtics are
the
still
Boston
good.
Celtics, and they didn't think that Jason Tatum was going to be out for this whole year. They were wondering, go to his stats. Who else is the star?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. Well. And Tatum was the one who got injured last year against the Knicks in that playoffs.
Did Jaylen Brown also go to Duke?
Yeah.
So what's crazy is...
Oh, wait, no, he went to California.
I think he's...
College, yeah. He went to California, not Duke.
Why did I think he went to Duke? We both thought so. I will say what's funny about Jason Tatum, I saw Jason Tatum play against the Hornets a couple years ago, and the Hornets were losing. But it was one of those games that was almost close, so you had to keep watching. And it was really disappointing. And then I realized Jason Tatum's putting on a clinic. I don't have to root for the Hornets while I'm here. I can just root for Jason Tatum. He put up like 52 points that night. It was insane. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the team, it's a good team.
Yeah.
The Celtics are always good. They've always had a good franchise. All right, so the Celtics are doing well.
The New York Knicks we're holding on to the place.
We got any bad injuries there? How's Brunson doing?
He's back.
Okay. I would just rest him, honestly, until playoffs happen.
Yeah. Now, does Cleveland is one game behind us, and I think they have to...
We don't want to lose like an advantage of some sort?
Yeah.
Okay. Karl Anthony Towns with almost 12 rebounds in a season. Jalen Brunson, 7 assists, 26 points a game. Mitchell Robinson with averaging almost a block a game. I mean, more than a block a game. That's insanity. Okay, and then you said the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Atlanta is doing well, and Atlanta actually traded Trae Young this year
Yeah.
to Washington.
Yep.
And then after that, they just went on a hot streak. Toronto's doing really good. And then there might be a play-in with all 4 of these teams between Philadelphia, Charlotte, Orlando, Miami. I'd say Philadelphia beats Miami. Charlotte is such a good team.
So
They're
Knuckles
playing
supposed
so-
to be insanely good, isn't he?
Yes,
For a
Con
rookie?
Knipple.
Yeah.
Yep. I say they beat Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a very
So explain to me why there'd be a plan. So the first four are clinched.
6 teams.
6 teams go in. Why would these teams?
So I don't actually understand this playing. I think
So I know that in the championship, which is the league underneath the Premier League, the first 2 teams
yeah.
go to get promoted, and then 3 and 4 play each other, and 5 and 6 play each other, and the winner of those teams play each other, and whoever wins that game is the 3rd team to get promoted. Is it something
So
like that?
yeah, so the winner of Philadelphia and Miami gets the 7th seed. Wait, no, and then Charlotte. I'm not
We can look it up and talk about it another time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Western Conference real quick.
Yeah, OKC, the defending champs, and they showed why.
Yeah.
Winning 62 games this year.
Well, San Antonio Spurs won 60.
Yeah. And Victor Wembanyama,
Yeah.
really good. He might win MVP. Go back to OKC. Who's the star again? Oh my God, I can't think of the star.
Why do I think it's Shea?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, thank you.
Chet Holmgren's still good too.
Yep.
You know, what's funny is I think our first episode we talked about the Thunder.
Yes.
Chet Holmgren, Shea
Winning the
Gilgeous.
championship, Isaiah Hartenstein.
It's a
Former
good
Knick.
team.
Yep.
Good team.
Winning it, trying to win another one.
It's a city that needs a franchise too. Denver Nuggets are doing well.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Surprising, yeah.
The Lakers.
Speaking of the Nuggets, the former coach became UNC's new basketball coach.
Oh, okay.
Mike Malone.
Mike Malone, okay. Do you think the Nuggets can win it this year or no? With Jokic?
I don't know about much this year about them.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, Jokic's pretty much their entire team, it looks like, from a stats perspective. I mean, they've got good players. Gordon, Murray, Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah, they got some players, but don't get me wrong, but it's Jokic. Jokic is leading them in points, rebounds, assists, and steals.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit behind in blocks, but he's probably second in the team. So that's awesome.
But not that far.
Let's talk then about
Lakers.
the Lakers. Did someone get injured on the Lakers?
Yes,
or am I imagining
yes, no, it was Doncic. Luka Doncic.
Luka
got
Doncic.
injured.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem for them, right? They're not going to go too far.
Yeah. Depends who they would play.
Is LeBron James' son on the team?
I thought he was.
He is.
Yeah.
Have they played together yet?
Yeah, they have.
Okay. He's not that good, though, is
No,
he?
he's not.
Kind of just like a...
Son,
Yeah.
Weber.
But I mean, who else? Austin Reeves is on that team. He'll
Yep.
help Braun, but really you need Doncic to make a run, and you're not going to do that. Okay.
And leaves. But wait, the Lakers would play
You really need Reeves to step up. Though.
Houston. Yeah, Houston. Well, they're trying to leap the building up again.
Well, I think it's because
Last year they surprised a lot of people. They have KD.
that's where Kevin Durant is these days.
Yeah, I know. It's like a story of team.
Oh my gosh, it's like he's trying to get an achievement of playing for all the teams.
Oh.
Alarpin Sarngun? Sungun? Where's he from?
Where's one back from OKC 2020? He's probably from Siberia or something.
Yeah, it sounds Eastern European if I had to guess. Let's say nationality. Tony. Turkish.
Perfect.
Okay. Which isn't far from Eastern Europe, to be fair. I've got a sneeze coming. So you're going to have to land the plane here. Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's do the last three,
The last three what?
NBA standings, well, who else will be in there?
Okay.
Minnesota, they can be a dangerous team, but they have shown. Keep on.
Just ask me.
Who's this?
I can click it.
Star.
Anthony
Anthony Edwards.
Julius Randle.
Julius. Yep.
Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a good team.
Yes, they.
What does PB mean?
In the playoff.
PB. It should be here. Clinch, play, and berth.
Playing buff. Yep.
Okay, so it looks like the Clippers,
Suns
Trailblazers.
got in.
Golden State did not have a great season, did
No. Seth Curry's been in and out.
they? Okay. Well,
So, yeah, Portland with Damian Lillard. That was one of our first that I ended up playing. Has he been doing well?
I thought he was injured. Or was that last season he was injured? You can tell how much Portland I watch.
Yeah.
Let's see. Control F. Damian Lillard. I thought he was injured. Lillard. I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't see him
I'll
just
believe it. All right. Well, Tony, anything else you want to talk about?
No, but I am good.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to Tony's Upset, sports podcast fueled by autism and brotherhood. Goodbye, y'all.